Hello everyone, welcome to your October 2024 astrological forecast. So before I begin, first of all, thank you for all your likes, shares, and comments, but I would also like to ask you to do those very things, like, share, and comment on especially the monthly videos so I can continue to put them out there, okay, so we can get them in circulation, okay, it would really help, okay. So anyway, so for this month, okay, on the 2nd we have a new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Libra. So wherever you have Libra in your chart, whatever house it falls in, that house will have like an increase in activity for an extended period of time, okay, for months, whatever. No one really knows how long the effects of an eclipse will last, okay. So anyways, on the 9th, Jupiter in Gemini turns retrograde. Then on the 11th, Pluto in Capricorn turns direct and will finally leave Capricorn, never to re-enter it in our lifetime. Okay, it takes that long to get around the zodiac. So it will be moving into Aquarius next month. Okay, and I will be doing a video on the Pluto in Aquarius. Anyways, on the 13th, Mercury moves into Scorpio. On the 17th, there's a full moon in Aries. And also on the 17th, Venus moves into Sagittarius. And then on the 22nd, the sun moves into Scorpio. So, if you're new to my channel and you like this video, be sure to subscribe. And there's all kinds of links down below in the description box. You can always just email me if you would like to know something about charts that I do or anything else, whatever. Also, check out my weekly forecasts, which are now daily shorts. So now for your forecast. Hi, Aries. So, the new moon solar eclipse in Libra happened in your 7th house. Okay, this is where you have the sign of Libra. It is your opposite sign. 7th house is the house of close relationships and partnerships, whether they're business, romantic, or friendship. It's also the house of arrangements and agreements, open enemies, competition, experts, consulting an expert. So, you know, the new moon is here on the 2nd and the sun is here up until the 22nd and Mercury is here up until the 13th. So, you know, whatever's going on here, it doesn't seem to be that much of a big deal, okay? It does bring a new beginning, though, in at least one of your close relationships, okay? Which is a good thing, very good thing, especially with Mercury being here, means that there was some talking going on here, some kind of communications, arrangements, or agreements, okay? Which was more than likely necessary, right? So it's a new start. Now, there's a full moon in your sign, in Aries, on the 17th. Okay, so maybe whatever happened around that new moon, you know, where, you know, everybody agreed, yes, this is what we're going to do, or moving forward, this is what's happening, blah, blah, blah. So by the time the 17th rolls around, it's not happening, you know, or it's not going down the way you agreed to anyway, right? So you want to change that. That's what a full moon is for, is to bring a problem to the surface so it can be dealt with and done away with, right? So that's what this is. You know, you agreed to one thing and then maybe it didn't happen, or you're just being ignored or something. Maybe they thought what you wouldn't notice, you know. So that's what the full moon is for. It's for you to make that correction. Say, hey, we're going back to what we originally agreed, okay? On the 9th, okay, Jupiter in Gemini turns retrograde. You have Gemini on your 3rd house, okay? Not a big deal. You know, when a planet goes retrograde, it does give you the opportunity to change your mind or review whatever's happened up until this point. So your 3rd house is your everyday life. The people and places you would encounter throughout the normal course of your day, your neighborhood, your neighbors, your siblings, cousins, all forms of communication, including regular postal mail, local travel, such as like maybe an hour or two drive away, usually a road trip, okay, but it's like a day trip, weekend trip, overnight trip, okay. So, you know, there's good fortune in your neighborhood or in your immediate area with Jupiter here, okay. This is also a media house. It's an internet house, the third house. Big communication in and the written word. So you could actually be writing something, you know, or have been up until this point, and now that this planet is retrograde, you're tweaking it. You know, it could be for anything. Maybe you are starting your own podcast or website or YouTube channel, you know. Could be something like that. And you're just, like I said, tweaking it for now. On the 11th, Pluto in Capricorn turns direct. You have Capricorn on your 10th house of your career. How you're known professionally, by reputation, and also personally, your public persona, rather, your personal clout. But this is your most public house. This is where people speak about you publicly, okay? So Pluto here has given you a lot of power in some way or other, even though maybe at times you may not have felt that way. You had a lot of clout, a lot of pull in some way or other. Whatever your profession is, you could have taken it and altered it in some way or other. You did something that was, you were able to skip a step, let's put it that way, in order to achieve the end result. And now that has become the standard in your profession for everyone to do, okay? I know you might not think that, you know, but it's some of you, yeah, you have affected a whole group of people, large group of people, whatever profession you are in, or if you're retired, what you used to do, okay? In fact, if it was something, if you're an old timer, you know, something you did years ago may be readopted and implemented back into the profession because whatever is going on now isn't working out, or it was better. Whatever you did was better. Okay. So, well, Pluto is direct and it will move into Aquarius next month for a good while, and we won't be alive the next time Pluto enters Capricorn, because it takes that long to move through each zodiac sign. On the 13th, Mercury moves into Scorpio here, okay? Venus is in Scorpio up until the 17th, and the Sun moves into Scorpio on the 22nd into your 8th house, where you have the sign of Scorpio. The 8th house being other people's money and resources, passive money through means other than earning it, such as a legacy or inheritance, or a refund, insurance claim, payout, a legal settlement, something or other, okay? Or gifting. Somebody could actually just gift you with something, having Venus here. You currently have Mars in Cancer in your 4th house of your home and family, but it's also your past and your childhood. Usually 8th house is like legacy and inheritance, and usually when you inherit, it's from a family, your family member or something. Keep it in the family, right? You also have the planet Uranus and Taurus in your 2nd house of earned income and possessions, and the key word with Uranus is unpredictability. So at this time you could actually receive some kind of inheritance or legacy of some kind. It doesn't always have to be monetary, it could be anything. This being resources, could be anything, right? So, but it could be a surprise. Could be a surprise, is whatever. So as long as these planets are in Scorpio, it really picks up when the Sun moves here on the 22nd. Okay, and then Venus moves into Sagittarius on the 17th, into your 9th house of adventure. You know, it's a great place to have Venus. It's the planet of fun. And whatever, the 9th house is many, many things, but it is governed by Sagittarius. Having Venus here does bring out the fun side of adventure. Okay, this is long distance travel and communication, foreign countries, people, languages, higher learning, legal matters, media and publishing. Okay, so your philosophy on life, many, many things. Okay, so you could, get some kind of communication at this time, but it looks like it's an offer to travel. It could be a nice, somebody could even decide to pay your way, if they want you there that bad, right? But it could be anything. I feel it's there's some good news coming in. If it is involving a legal matter, that's fantastic, but it doesn't have to be. But both of these are internet houses, media houses, so it could be something online, something dealing with the internet. Okay? So the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Aries on the 15th, 16th, and 17th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Libra. And those dates are the 1st, 2nd, 29th, 30th, and 31st. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, gambling, or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 11th, 12th, 13th, 24th, 25th, and 26th. The best time for money is the 4th, 5th, 6th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and 31st. The best time for your career is the 9th, 10th, and 11th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 6th, 7th, 8th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. So I hope you enjoyed your forecast for October. Be sure to check out my weekly forecasts, which are now daily shorts. See ya!